So it's Sunday and I finally get some free time. I've had quite a few people message me and some comment on some videos about my setup. So I'm gonna go through kind of what I had to get. First thing, I want to start with the jacks. I got this one from Facebook Market, so I didn't pay but like maybe 120 bucks for it. This two, I got them on Black Friday from Harbor Freight. They were on special. They come with a 2-year warranty, I believe. I have this generator that it is 9,375 starting watts and 7,500 running. So it is very important, if you're gonna have a balancer in a tire machine and a compressor running, you do need at least, I would say, 7,000 starting and around maybe 5,000 running. But ideally I would choose something around, like I said, 9,300 and 7,500 running. This balancer, same thing. I got it from Facebook Market. They typically go for around $4,000, but I got it for, I believe it was 1,600. It came with all the little pieces for the tires to be balanced. They go back here. The main thing, tire machine. Facebook Market as well. Like I said, everything that I have here, I pretty much got it from Facebook Market, just because when you're starting a business, you don't have such a big budget.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Eventually I will upgrade all this, but for now this is what's working for me. Then we have the compressor here. 150 psi is what I recommend, because even though most tires you can't go over 80 psi, but you do need pressure in order to break the tires loose. So this connects, I have two different ones. This one connects to the actual machine, and then the other one connects to this little thing right here, which I installed just in case I need to, take this outside of my trailer to inflate a tire that I can't lift up or whatever it is the reason. So that as well, I got it from Harbor Freight. This guy is very important, and it saved me quite a few times. So what it helps you with is, if you can't get a tire to inflate, what it'll do is it'll actually shoot out air pretty strong and pretty fast that'll inflate the tire. I have it on my videos if you want to see how I use it. I tend to use it pretty often. Now everything is powered through here. I do have a light right here, and I have another light right here. I try to keep this one off unless I absolutely need to. If I'm gonna do a patch or a plug or something and I need to say exactly what I'm doing, then I'll turn it on. But like I said, those are my lights, and all my cables, it's all powered through this and this. All my cables run up here. I put little zip ties to make sure it's not hang loose. And it connects to this right here. This is for my balancer, and this two lights right here are my emergency lights. So if for some reason my generator goes out and I don't have any more light, they run off battery and they detect when it's dark. So right now there's light, so it won't turn on. But if it gets dark and it detects motion, it'll cut on. So if something happens and I don't have any light and I gotta find something, they'll cut on if I'm in here. Now these are my sockets. Emergency sockets, because my main ones are in my car, but these ones are in case I forget my sockets or something. I have some emergency ones. Here are all the things that I need: lighter, some valve stems, cement, some plugs, some patches, and all the tools that I pretty much need in order to have everything. So yeah. This right here, also very important. I got it from Amazon, but this is all the keys that I need in case some customers don't have their key for their tires, for the rims, their wheel locks. So this is kind of what I use in case they don't have their own. Also, this is very important. This is to torque the rims, the tires down. You know, if it's very important for you to torque everything, because obviously it could cause issues. The tire could fall off. So like I said, make sure you torque everything. So this is where I keep all my emergency tires, and like I said, I keep different sizes. So if I'm on the go going somewhere and somebody calls me and they got a flat tire on the highway, or you know, they need a tire, I try to keep different sizes around here to make sure that I have something at least, you know, to get him out of that situation. I got a refill, but this is kind of what I have left from this past week. But like I said, I usually keep from 14-inch to 22-inch tires here, just of different sizes, whatever I can fit in here. This is where I keep all my tools. Obviously, my main tool is this right here. This is my Milwaukee high torque 1/2 inch. And I bought it with this Milwaukee set of different sizes. The ones that I used mainly 19, 21s, and 22s. The rest of them I kind of don't really use, but like I said, it's good to have them just in case. This is what I use for my oil changes. Got it from Amazon. This I got it from Amazon as well. But this is mainly what I use for my tires. So if you want to do tires specifically, that's like 90% of the time what you'll use. These are just other little things that I have. Like I said, I'm a big Milwaukee fan. I love Milwaukee, and this guy right here is a full inch. I've used it a couple of times, not for cars, but sometimes I do semi trucks. So you need this if you're gonna start messing with semi trucks. Another thing, important, flashlight, important at night. Hammer, same thing. As you can see, I use it pretty often. Sometimes it's needed for certain things, and also, like I said, if you're gonna do semi trucks, you're gonna need something like this, which are different sockets, a little bit bigger, you know, for bigger tires, bigger wheels. So that's mainly what you'll need for tire services. Jump box, yes, jump box, very important. Where's my jump box? It should be somewhere here. So jump box right here. I got this Wolf box from Amazon. You know, it pumps air, it jump starts up to diesel engines. So pretty good investment. You know, if you stink from working, this is kind of, I just carry this with me. Obviously business cards. Also, I try to carry with me some gloves. Make sure you don't get cut. Sometimes tires have wires and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. Like I say, if you want to get into other things like changing alternators and all that stuff, then yeah, you're gonna need kind of all this tools right here. Different sockets. You know, this for oil changes, brakes, and all this other stuff. But like I said, mainly if people are looking to start a business that has to do with roadside assistance or stuff like that, that's the primary thing. Just having a trailer, having a generator, tire machine, and a balancer. A lot of people don't have a balancer because if they're focused just on helping people on the side of the road or whatever, then you don't need this. But I like to offer like a premium service or a comfortable service where you don't need to go anywhere. You can just stay at home while I change all 4 of your tires, and some people love that. Some people love the fact that they don't have to go anywhere. They don't have to sit there and wait hours, you know, for their car to be ready. It's kind of a waste of time. Personally, I think it's an awesome idea. I think it's something that I would pay for. If, like I said, somebody gave me a pretty good deal on some tires. I don't wanna sit there, you know, at a shop and wait hours when I can just be at home watching TV while somebody's changing my tires. So that's pretty much it. So if there's anything that I'm missing, maybe just leave it in the comments. But like I said, overall, that's pretty much all you need in order to have a business running for a roadside assistance or mobile tire. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.